that's kind of an interesting dynamic, right? Which is you had this, massive campaign, FTX, the crash, we're going from 24 down to 15. And they're like, yes, okay, we're winning. And then, we made the bottom, and then epic short squeeze. I mean, one of the great short squeezes of all time. In fact, I think it is the greatest short squeeze in Bitcoin in all time. And so now those people are like, hey, what the hell? We thought we killed you. Okay, not dead. So what did they have to do? They had to amp up the game, and they are amping up the game. And I think, this is the casualty of war here.
In today's video, Mark Yusko, who serves as the founder, CEO, and chief investment officer of Morgan Creek Capital Management, discussed his views on FTX collapse and current status of cryptocurrencies. While looking at Bitcoin, Yusko says the king crypto continues to show strength despite industry headwinds, including the high-profile collapse of FTX. After the FTX collapse, there has been a rush effort to provide proof of reserves from several centralized crypto exchanges. Mark Yusko predicts that Bitcoin may enter a new bull market in the near future, with the lead-up to Bitcoin's halving event likely to ignite bullish price action. Fractionalization of Bitcoin means that it can be divided into smaller units, making it possible to buy and sell even a small fraction of it. This feature enhances the liquidity of Bitcoin, allowing for greater ease in trading and exchanging this previously illiquid asset. In late 2022, Boston Consulting Group released a report noting that a large chunk of the world's wealth today is locked in illiquid assets. Before proceeding further in this video, please make sure to click on the subscribe button below to stay updated with our latest content.
We all want this market to be robust and healthy. But here's my take. When you have the vast majority of an asset completely illiquid, right? I mean, there's the super illiquid, the stuff that's probably lost or stolen or locked or can't get a multi-sig name or signature. Okay, then you got the piece of the I'm a hodler and I'm never, pry it out of my cold dead hands. But then you've got the people who are actually accumulating, and they're actually in a buy mode, not a sell mode. So you get this increasing foundation of just illiquidity. So the marginal trading, and that has to cycle through over and over and over again. And that just creates these really volatile markets. And people look at that like this is the myth of market cap, right? If you put 100 shares traded of Microsoft stock on NASDAQ, whatever the price is, I don't even know what the price of Microsoft is, $200, call it. And then you say, okay, well, because there are 10 billion shares, the market cap is X. Like, what are you talking about? If you tried to sell 1 million shares, you wouldn't get that price. If you tried to sell a billion shares, you wouldn't get that price. And so this idea that a 5% move because, 40,000 coins shifted hands.
Last year, Mark Yusko explained in an interview that it's quite possible that Sam was merely a pawn or useful idiot leveraged to punish the industry. In the long term, Yusko asserted that Bitcoin is a good asset to have in a portfolio because as a decentralized network, the performance of the asset does not depend on broader financial markets. Bitcoin is up 10% since we talked last week. It's up 13% in the past month, and it's up meaningfully from the bottom, kind of 50% from the bottom post-FTX, so massive resilience. Amid the anticipation for the next Bitcoin bull run, Yusko says many are not ready to see Bitcoin breach the 6-digit mark. In 2023, this trend continues to grow, with more and more companies holding Bitcoin on their balance sheets.
But that was the other part of the FTX debacle, right? Is you float 1% of these Sam coins and you get a price, and then you say that the rest of the 99% that doesn't trade is worth so much money, and you pledge it as collateral and you borrow real money, like actual money against that. That is fraud, right? Of the highest nature. And now I heard this morning, once again, 8.9 billion has gone missing from the FTX thing. That, that 5 billion they recorded of liquid assets, well, that wasn't real. That was FTT and Serum and stuff that isn't worth what they think it is to this point. So I don't know if we can just get past this myopic focus on some bad people did some bad stuff. They did, and that's tragic. But the thing that I'm struggling with, Scott, and I think I may have said it yesterday, is there have been 538 banks that have gone bust since the global financial crisis. Not during the global financial crisis, not before the global financial, just since. Do we talk about, we should all just get out of banking. We should all get our money out of the bank. Should we this banking thing is broken. It doesn't work. That proves it. No. One exchange goes down. 2 exchanges, 10 exchanges. There are 500 exchanges. And it was like, well, we don't need exchanges. Yeah, we kind of do. And we probably don't actually need 500, but we need some. And we need the ability to transact, between ourselves until such time as the world is completely on-chain in DeFi, which is not tomorrow. But I know that I believe that everything in the past year is a highly planned, highly concentrated effort to cause pain and suffering in this industry. And said it ain't it wasn't Sam and Caroline. They were not the masterminds of anything. They were the useful idiots. It's way above their pay grade. And some really, really powerful people are pulling the strings, and they're not done, right? The then they fight you phase, it started last year. It's probably going to go for a few more years, which is...
According to Yusko, crypto spring is expected to be mostly range-bound price action. However, summer could shake this up, providing a more favorable environment for a bull market. Yusko believes that Bitcoin's price could experience a surge in anticipation of the halving event in April 2024. The halving event, which takes place every 4 years, cuts the rewards given to Bitcoin miners in half. In 2023, this trend continues to grow, with more and more companies holding Bitcoin on their balance sheets.
If you wanted to draw a, cup and handle pattern, you couldn't draw a better cup and handle pattern than that, right? I mean, it's now, I like the range you have on the handle, in that, yeah, if it breaks down below that support level, you get a little bit nervous. But I don't know. I still contend, we're in spring, we're heading to summer, and the momentum's coming back. But look, the FUD is reaching, I don't know, epidemic or epic proportions. The truth of this is there's lots and lots of hard, real, like on-chain type evidence of a coordinated attack by regulators, media, politicians to basically, slow. I won't say stop, because they can't stop the technology. The technology of truth is superior to the business of trust. It just is. And replacing trust with truth is what blockchain technology is all about. So that isn't going to stop, but they can certainly slow it. And that's what they're doing. And this attack on the banks that have facilitated crypto businesses is the latest step. So first it was, let's go after the lenders. And they did that with surgical precision, using this front, and I use that term intentionally, of FTX, which was simply a front to attack crypto. Was never real, was never, it was the second largest exchange in the world. No, it never was.
The bank took on several high-profile crypto clients in recent years and has seen its share price collapse by more than 90% in the wake of the failure of FTX, among other crypto bankruptcies. According to Yusko, despite the current dip in value, he remains optimistic about the long-term prospects of the dominant cryptocurrency. He believes that over time it will become more widely used, recognized, and adopted, leading to a resurgence in its value. As a result, Yusko describes himself as a strong advocate for cryptocurrency's future success. On this context, our discussion for today has come to an end. We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments section below. If you found this information helpful, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. We look forward to bringing you more updates in the future.